Hello, and welcome back to Fields and Skylines Let's Play Farming Simulator White Farm. So, I just advanced time to the end of the day for August. We will be jumping ahead into September. Pretty busy month for us. But I just wanted to show a map at night. I think this is a great map. I know we play mostly just during the daytime. Rarely do we see it dark. So I just wanted to kind of show it here at about, sunset with the moon just rising over the lake, and it really is a pretty map. Um, so while we are here, let's talk about what we're going to be doing in September. We will be planting some barley. We will mow the grass and turn it into silage bales. Probably have to do a feed mix for the cows, or just dump whatever we have in the mix for the cows. We'll have to check on our chickens. Um, and go on from there. I turned off the strawberry production. Uh, did some testing with the silo, so I had a comment from in the comments about that this thing is a silage maker, and it really is. Like if we look here, um, you can put grass, hay, chaff, or straw, 1,000 to 1,000, which is crazy. Now, I don't know why you would use hay for silage. Hay is hay. I wouldn't take the time to create hay and turn it into silage. So I would never do that. But like I'm thinking like we have extra straw that we definitely could turn into silage. And this would take our grass that we'd get and make it silage quicker. But but I'm not sure how that would be for like gaming the game, because what would happen is, you know, a lot of our extra straw getting turned into silage would cause, us to have a little bit more silage to sell, which would make us a little bit more money, because selling extra straw versus extra silage um, is definitely worth more. So I don't know if I feel like that's okay to do, or if it's like gaming the system. I mean, we could really game it and just buy straw, turn it to silage, sell silage, right? So please let me know down in the comments if you think we should make use of the fermenting silo here, or not. Um, we have a lot of jam. We're not going to be selling jam though till January. I have it turned off, the production of it. It can store a bunch of berries, so I'm not going to turn it back on until that strawberry storage is pretty much full, or like October, November time, which means these are going to sit here. I'm going to have to move them eventually, feed our dog. Um, so yeah, so let me know about the fermenter. We have some barley planting, barley field rolling, um, maybe some fertilization. And like I said, we have to take care of all of our grass. So I'm going to jump ahead here into the next month. I will be back when we are done with that. See you in a bit. All right. We are in September. It is raining, which is okay. We aren't doing any harvesting, though we will be mowing. So I think I want to get set up to do our planting, which means hooking up to cedar. And let's see when this rain is scheduled to be done. 7. It doesn't even show rain in the forecast, so it should be ending here soon, I'm guessing. Um, let's take a look though at things that are on sale. A nice little tractor. Don't need a tipper. Nice little tractor. Can't afford it. What else are we going to do? Let's check. You know what? Let's, before we hook up to the cedar, let's check on our animals. Chicken will need some food. Um, looking for ones that were just born. Right here. So we got 50 that were just born. I'll probably sell off a bunch of those just to, like I said, try to keep it even so that we don't get too many chickens in 1 month that we have to replace when they get older. Let's go ahead and check on cows. They definitely could use some food, so we'll dump in whatever we had made up from yesterday. Thing we might do is buy a few more cows, 5 more. That'll get us where are we at? 5, 10, 15, 20. So we have 20. I think we'll go up to 25. I know that field can support it. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to feed our cows. At this end of this episode, maybe we'll buy some cows. Because we definitely can support it. We're going to be making more silage today, so we'll have plenty of silage bales, which will, 2 months from now, be okay. And we'll just be in pretty good shape. I think that's about the max we want to get to until we get that next grass field. I think when I calculated that this field can support up to 33 cows, but you just never know. And I don't like that rafter, so let's jump inside and turn around and just backpack up again. All right, we'll just use what we have in here. It's 5,000. It should be pretty good if we ever hit the sell point or the drop point. There we go. All right, so we're gonna dump all of this. We will probably not use all. We will use all of it. I don't think we'll be completely full, but that is totally okay. So yeah, for sure. All right, so there we are. We're all in the green. It holds maybe like a few hundred more liters. We'll be okay. Turn. And let's get under the pipe. Ugh. That little rafter right there, wherever that's coming from, it just kind of gets in the way. All right, we'll mix them up tomorrow, next month, if it's needed. Sure, will be needed. And like I said, we'll buy the cows. So we're gonna go ahead. It's still raining. Our weather forecast for today does not show any rain. Which is not super, but I think we can plant in the rain. I don't know for sure though, but we will definitely go ahead and start getting hooked up for it. So I'm gonna put this away, out of the way, hopefully. We have to get the JD hooked up to the sensor, hooked up to the seeder, and the seeder filled with seed. We also have to make sure that we choose barley for our chicken. I'm going to drop the green weight right by the red weight, just to keep it simple. Yeah, I think we have a busy month because we also have to mow and we have to roll. So that's okay though. We might be able on the seeder set a worker once we get things kind of started with headwinds and whatnot. So we have 70% seeds. That should be enough. Let's select the right thing that says barley. And I should have probably picked this up first, but there we are. And we'll go and get this started. So the first thing I want to do is unfold the sensor and turn it on, and then I want to unfold lower. Back out a bit. Turn the seeder on. We're good to go. So we'll get some headlands. We'll get some headlands here, and then we'll set a worker off. Maybe we'll hook red up to the case up to a mower and have it mow for us. Although I don't know if I want to mow in the rain, so we'll hold off on the mowing unless it stops raining at some point. But getting a nice headland will be job one for the worker, so that they have a better shot of being successful. So yeah, I'm going to get this going in a time lapse. If I do decide to mow, I will jump back. I'm not going to start a worker until the rain stops. So we'll see you when we are done planting. All right, so the rain stopped. I have hired a worker to finish off the planting. I'm gonna get some grass mowed here. Hopefully we're mowing and not mulching. We are super. So we'll get this mowed, rowed, and baled for silage. I'll probably do some more time lapsing. Also, want to apologize for the last video. I don't know what happened to the music during the harvesting time lapse. I gotta do better. I have to do better at checking things, but I did have music selected, new music, in fact, and I think that's part of the problem is I picked music I haven't done before, and there was some issues with it, perhaps. I don't know. I'll have to look into it closer. But trying to keep things entertaining, and I felt that listening to some different music during these time lapses definitely be quite new and entertaining. So sorry about that, but I will try to do a better job with it. So I'm gonna crack on and get this mowing done, hopefully with a nice musical time lapse. I will check on our worker from time to time, but all in all, we're getting into our day and it's going pretty well so far. So see you in a bit. So mowing is complete. I'm going to check on the worker, drive over, check on the worker, and then hook up to the row. Looks like the worker's still working away. Almost done. Couple missed bits down there. I can see some, but all in all, it looks like the worker will be done here shortly. I'm going to hook up to the row and start rowing. Probably do some of this, maybe a jump cut. I mean, I don't know if you need to see me roll and row and bail again. So I'll probably get this in the jump cut, and then I'll come back when I kick off the rolling. Since we haven't rolled at all, we'll probably do that fairly normal. So I will be back, jump cut to when we are there. All in all, the day is going well. See you in a bit. Okay, planting is done. We are going to try to roll this field. I got the grass work done. So all in all, we are in pretty good shape for the month. And let's just see what happens here. Yeah, it looks like it's rolling. So that's good. Step up from the other day. So we'll get this field rolled out, and then we'll probably return the roller since we won't need it for a while. In fact, probably won't need it until next season, since I think everything else gets planted in March or April. So maybe we'll afford enough to buy one by then, or maybe we could go the lease route again. We'll see. But yeah, I think we could make rolling part of our field work routine. It's not too hard. It's just, bad driving. Plus, I know you can hire workers to do stuff like this if it does get to be a little unmanageable for work. But yeah, so I think this month is almost done. We might take a look at some contracts. There was a cultivating contract that I saw. I didn't see any baling. I would love to get a baling contract on one of these fields to mow because A, we'll get some money for doing that contract, and B, holy cow, would we get a bunch of silage that we could either sell or keep for cows. But I haven't seen any, which is why I've been reluctant to push our cow number up past that 30-ish area. But I think we will buy a couple cows today. And I still have a few chickens that I have to sell. Don't get a lot from those sales, but it does kind of even out the number of chickens per month, because once chickens hit a certain age, you sell them, and then new ones take their place. And like if you're going through hundreds at a time, then it gets to be a little crazy. But if it's just a few, 40 or less, 30 or less, it's not too bad. Yeah. Grass work didn't go too bad. The red tractor handled it just fine, so that's a good thing. I think the red tractor could probably handle most of the same work that the green one does, other than maybe a little bit of the cultivating or plowing. But all in all, it's been a good run. We might sneak into the next month here if we don't take on any contracts and kind of extend the episode out. So yeah. But yeah, this rolling won't take too long. 7 miles an hour. We'll cover the whole field. You can see our little dog kind of hanging out in the field. I'm sure I'm probably going to run him over unless he gets out of the way. I don't want him over, but at the same time, let me see if I can honk. Yeah, honking didn't matter. He's fine. Alright. So, let me know down below in the comments, though, about the fermenter thing. That is one thing that I am very curious about, how we should play it. And we'll go from there. But yeah, we do, it would be a big help to get a lot of extra money, because then we can hit our expansion plans quicker, which is why I'm thinking I might just do a job just to get a little extra money, so that we can kind of get out of this repetition and start adding in a little bit different type of gameplay. So yeah, let me know. I think I will finish this field up here with a time lapse. It won't take all that long to do, and then we'll figure out if we're going to do the contract work or if we're going to do the next month here on the farm. See you in a bit. done with the rolling. It doesn't take too long to get it done. So I am going to return the roller. Return. So next month, we're going to need to lease a sprayer because we're going to have to spray weeds. And we're going to have to fertilize the barley, which I think we could use that fertilizer that I accidentally bought for spraying instead of when I thought it was herbicide. We go ahead and take a look here. To lease this, it's $3,748. That's not too bad, right? We have 47,000 or so. So $4,000, we're at 43, sorry, just under 4,300 if we lease that. It's not too bad, although we're going to buy some cows, so that'll cost a little bit of money. But let's take a look at those contracts. So, like I said, there's no baling contracts. I've never seen one on this map, but I don't know if this map just doesn't have them or not. We could cultivate, we could fertilize. Field 16, we have a bunch of slurry we could try to use. Harvesting sorghum, potatoes, and sorghum. We could do a harvesting contract. Or weeding. And like if I pick any of these contracts, I'll do them off camera. Don't need to necessarily see that happen. So on camera. So yeah, I'm thinking about maybe cultivating or maybe fertilizing. Let's just look at 10 and 16. 10 and 16. 10 is this one up here. So cultivating that, not too bad. I mean, it's a bigger field, but we could use equipment. Be all right. 16, 14, 18, 16. This was fertilizing. We might have enough slurry to fertilize that. Let's take a look. It says we have 32,000 gallons of slurry. Maybe we'll do that. We'll slurry that with fertilizer. Solid slurry. So yeah, so maybe we'll slurry it. So let's go ahead and accept this. And since we're doing slurry, maybe I'll do it. We'll do it on camera. Another time lapse, more music. A lot of time lapses in this one. But yeah, let's go ahead and give it a go and see what happens. Now I am going to see if this has. I have to hook up to a sensor. I am going to see if there's like any precision farming stuff I need to do to the slurry tank, and I'm going to drop it off, and then I'm going to hook up to the sensor, and then we'll fill it up. So that might be a cost, which is all right. Like I said, we can spend money where we need on needs, not necessarily like we're spending money on, on wants. That's where we get into a little trouble. This is needs based. So let's go ahead. We'll back up. We're not gonna. Well, we'll connect just in case we don't have to change anything. And let's take a look here at what we can or can't do. So first, I'm gonna repair it for $800. And let's go on and customize. John Deere manure sensing, yes. $10,000. Yes, we will do this. I know it sounds like a lot, and it is. Contract won't pay for it, but we'll definitely probably do another contract to help offset some of that, and just maybe we'll hold off on cows for now. A little bit bigger of a hit than I was expecting, but that's okay. We have silage baking or fermenting. We have a lot of extra straw we can turn into silage if we want to go that route. But at the end of the day, we just made our fertilizer, our slurry spreader, a much more viable thing for our farm. So let's go find that contract field. Let's get as much slurry spread on there as we can. 37,000 liters. I don't know if that's a lot or not. Definitely is more than this will hold. So we have about 2 1/3-ish, 2 1/4-ish of these. But let's go out to 6. And what's the best way to get to 6? Best access is off this farm road. And then we will definitely get slurry down on there. And it's a contract, so I don't know if that's all that stuff I just bought will matter, because I'm sure there's no field info for it to work off of. But slurry is based off of, or fertilizer is usually based off of crop. And field 6 is right here. So let's go ahead. Boom, boom. And let's see, unfold. Lower distributor. And I'll turn it on here shortly. Let's get into position before I turn it on. And because it's a contract, it's like you don't have to have it completely. Am I on 6? 16? Yes. Okay. So let me go ahead. It's on. Oh, I'm wasting slurry. Holy cow. I must have accidentally turned it on. I lost a bunch of slurry. Hopefully we will have enough. If not, I can jump and get I can get the other fert. So here we go. We are off. Got a nice blue line there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough slurry to do this whole field, although I did waste a lot, which was upsetting. But what are you gonna do, I guess, right? So we'll just go do a couple passes up and down, see how they go. I know I'm not completely getting everywhere, but hopefully we'll get fairly close enough. So 2 passes, maybe 2.5 passes if I didn't waste all that slurry. Is good. I'm gonna just try to do a quick little headwind. Just like this. Swing it, pull around. Because I'm gonna have to head back to the farm and refill. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out all right. I think we'll have enough slurry to get at least close to finishing this contract. let's go and refill 35% with one, and I wasted a bunch. So if we can get to 75%, and then maybe with whatever's left, we'll be able to knock it out. So I'll do the rest of the time lapse. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video if you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. And please comment down below your thoughts on how we should use the fermenter, if we should at all. And your thoughts on if we should pick up doing more contract work just to earn a little bit extra money. And by doing more contract work, I mean probably off camera, or if it's something new on camera, just to earn a little money. So let me know down below. And always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.